and welcome back to this Minecraft survival let's play in 1.18 Minecraft. Yeah, we have caves, we have cliffs, and we have an election going on. Vids. I don't kid, I vote vid. Remember those words, guys. Yeah. And look at our beautiful stall. It's going so swimmingly here with our campaign, I think. Although I don't see a lot of the Obsidian Order members here. I mean, I would expect them to be flocking around this place like lambs to the slaughter. No, like apostles. Yeah. And but they're not, so we need to come back to this later on in the episode and maybe make an upgrade to it. But you know our campaign, right? You know our campaign is about justice for all the Obsidian Order members, equality, equal opportunity, all that jazz, right? And we have just struck a major victory. This is Dom's evil capitalist emporium of iron. Well, former evil capitalist emporium of iron. It is now... We have basically, by having a free iron farm, we have basically forced him to reconsider, and he has now added an AFK option. So if you want to get Dom's iron, you just flick this lever, and the farm is now in AFK mode, and eventually things will pop in here. It's great. Or you can, of course, buy his stuff somewhere. I think he has a farm. I mean, a shop in the shopping district. Oh yeah, he does. In fact, we were there. And Dom is actually really cool. He's done that. You know, I mean, we made him do that. And I don't know if you recall, but we went to his shop a couple episodes back, maybe. And there is a option over there to buy the iron or to haggle for it as well. So that's a cool option too. That's what we, in Vid's campaign, like to see. Options for the Obsidian Order members. What the hell? Medium rating, great products, but rude service. Somebody has rated Dom's shop. That is funny. Yeah, so trade offers. You can put offers in for stuff here, and then you can get counter offers here. I made an offer, but I think it's disappeared somehow. I don't know. So that is cool. Now there is a hilarious bit of thing that has happened here. Mantis has built these cubes here. Yeah, they're very shiny, and we also have like an announcement board here. Mayoral candidates. Alivar. Avilar, right? Mantis, for Pete's sakes. That's funny. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I lost my concept here. I hadn't seen that before. And Sunfire and Vidargavia. So we have competition, guys. Alibar and Sunfire. And then we can see here, trade up 8 spectral arrows. We know all about that. Oh, look here. Free iron bones string ethal. Visit vid. I don't kid, I vote vid. Yeah. Explorers and Warriors Guild coming soon. Somebody likes cappuccinos. Me too. But the funny thing that this is amazing. This looks cool. It's a modern work of art, right? It's cubes. Cubes, guys. What does Mantis write on her sign? Modern squares. Mantis, for Pete's sake, get your geometry right. Okay. So what are we doing today, guys? What are we doing today? Well, we need to, you know, we've broken Dom, okay? We've broken Dom. Now we need to break Sunfire, okay? Sunfire has this evil shop, the bookshop, right behind that evil hill there. Capitalist shop. He just rakes in the diamonds. And we need to get our villager trading set up. So that's what we're going to do today. I'll meet you over there. So, some quick updates here around the starter house first. I've tried setting up this floor here It is, I can never remember what type it is. It's purple terracotta with the lilac, I think, or purple, or I don't know. Let's go out and have a look. See, there's so many colors, I can't keep track of them, so I've just laid it all out here. The magenta arrows on them. Let me know what you think of this. I think it goes really well with the red, but not with the orange so much. But on the other hand, the red sort of is in between here, so it could work. I like that you get the arrows though. You see, oh, going down, coming up. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know what to do with this floor. It's all right, but it could be that we should have the purple terracotta here as well, or something like that. Let me know. Also, I really like this for some reason. This contrast here, I'm buying it. And yeah, the vote is in. The vote is in, guys. Okay, but where is my... Maybe it's a mob drop. I have one name tag, I think, left. Oh, I can't find it, guys. Anyway, we have a name for the parrot. We'll announce it later on. You know what it is, don't you, mate? You're nodding at me. Anyway, look at this, guys. Like I said, I laid out all the... Oh, for Pete's sakes! It was funny while the zombie was in there. Now it's not so funny anymore. Let's see if I can shoot this guy. And not the zombie. I can. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this guy... I think I knew this, but I've forgotten it. People in boats don't despawn. So he's been here now for ages. And he's just underneath the cover here, so he doesn't get burnt up. I mean, they die, but they don't despawn is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so I've laid out all the colors here. Terracotta here in the middle. Alright. Glazed terracotta and bricks. Over here. And then the concrete powders and the concrete, right? And then also interesting little comparison between leaves here in the Badlands. Every leaf other than birch and azalea will basically turn brown. And I love the brown leaves. They look so cool. But sometimes you want that bit of green, and then that's the two leaves we can go for around here. So anyway, this is pretty nice to have. Because here we can actually see, you know, and plan out our builds and things like that. I don't like to do it in creative. I want to do it in our world here on the Obsidian Order. So for this build, we're going to have red for the walls. And by this build, I mean the villager trading hall. Red for the walls. And probably black terracotta for the floors. And possibly yellow concrete for the roof. Which will be fairly high up. But I mean, this works as well, right? And especially if you don't, like, stare at the yellow, but it's like just there in the background. Maybe yellow and orange concrete powder, because that really is a nice combination together as well. That yellow is too light for what we have in mind, and that is too bright for what we have in mind. So yeah, I've packed up that, and I've packed up some stuff to convert some villagers and things like that in my ender chest that I hopefully have with me, yes. And so we'll go over to the villager trading setup. And while we do, I'll tell you one thing. I have done some digging. So in case you don't remember, this is, these are our free-ranging farmers. They sometimes have some little babies, and the little babies get taken into the creche, where they soon grow to irritating teenagers like these ones, without purpose in life. And then we take them and we give them purpose over here. And yeah, I've been doing some digging, planning some stuff out here, right? And I reckon we're gonna have at least 50 villagers in this place by the time we're done. And we can always expand that way, or we can take, for instance, this section here and expand that way, for instance, or something like that. So this is just a work in progress. And like I like having a chest here next to them where we can keep some stuff. And so what we need to do is replace everything else here with red terracotta. Yeah, like this. And this looks pretty good, right? And then if we just continue over here all the way over, here we're gonna have a pillar made out of dark oak logs, I think. We'll have to see if this works, because the floor is gonna be quite similar to this now. And of course stripped, right? Like that. That's a good contrast. Ah, I forgot something. I forgot the black terracotta for the floor. I guess who's going back? Well, I found 3 pieces in my terracotta box, so we can possibly just get a feel for this. I don't mind this, to be honest. And if we want to, we can, for instance, take some acacia logs here, I think, and wrap that around these pillars like this. Plonk one here, and then up top as well. In fact, this here also is going to be dark oak. Although that looks a bit weird now. Maybe. I mean, it could be that we just do... Yeah, I don't know. We can fiddle around with that. I'm learning now to not be so afraid of, you know, orange and red together. I think, actually, it's underrated, guys. Underrated. Yeah, so something like that. And then up here we're gonna have the yellow. But let me go and get the floor material first here, guys. Alright, it's starting to look like something here, right? We have all the stuff we talked about in place. Now, like you can see, the yellow concrete is extremely sharp. Also, I've run out, but we made a little section here anyway. And so, of course, this is where we're going to come in with some leafage and spruce it up a bit, you know. Some of it can hang down like this, but all along the edges here. But of course not in the face of the villagers, right? And actually probably not there either, because that's where we're gonna walk. And we can even, like, oh, you know what we could do? We could hang it down as well. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, I don't think it looks too bad. If we help it with some more wood maybe up there, and you know what, I have the right, just the thing, I think, jungle wood. Now, I think we should go for stripped jungle wood though, like that, and then sort of hide that a little bit. Yeah, I like that. It goes in really well with the yellow and things like that. I think this is the design we're gonna go for. I need to get some more concrete. And then these sections here we can do later. But I think now we're gonna try and get to the villager bit of this episode, right? And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try our very best here to take this here iron, these here golden apples, and some potions that I have here of weakness. And we're gonna create ourselves, with the help of these lecterns, some very shiny librarians. I think we're going to tuck him in here. I don't know about this, by the way, because, I mean, to the left of us, in every case, there is a chest, right? But maybe we should just have one here as well, to round it out. Do I have any more on me? No. We'll think about it, guys. It's not the end of the world. So, crafting bench. Here we go. Now, one of the takeaways from Sunfire, my expedition to Sunfire, was that these guys can actually stay in their minecarts. So we don't have to faff around with taking them out. They can live in their minecarts and still sort of do a good job and things like that. Oh, I've forgotten to do the inside here. This ain't good. There we go. And oh, I forgot some things as well here, by the way. Speaking of the style, what we also can do is we can go in with the occasional brick like this and make it a little bit more interesting, maybe, right? Yeah, I like that. Maybe not 2 in a row like that. That's a bit much, maybe. But yeah, that's another option we have. And I guess we can have leaves down here as well, right? Yeah, I can see us making this work. Yeah. Anyway, this guy. He can stay in his minecart. And the thing is, we're going to make him into a librarian. In fact, if we put a lectern down now, he might even turn to a librarian straight away. Yeah, there we go. So, and then if we remove it, he'll turn away again. So the thing what we need here, in here now, is a zombie. Yeah, that's going to be easy, isn't it? And you know, we have this cave back here. I think if we take out some lights, it won't be long until we get some zombies spawning in here. And probably some other bits and bobs as well. I mean, that should even be enough, you know? Let's just maybe leave the area and then come back and see if somebody comes in to try and get this guy. Oh, now I hear a zombie even. But I don't know exactly where he is. I heard him. Let's see here. And skeletons. And there's a creeper. Is it down here? So maybe it's down here. Here's a little something. Ah, there's a guy. Oh, there's a skeleton. Oh, there's creepers. For Pete's sakes, guys. Okay, I don't want to hurt you, Sunboard. Okay, come here, mate. Let's just go with me. Up. More creepers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see how we do reclaiming our stuff. Yeah, here we go. And of course he has now despawned, right? Where did we come out here though? Yeah. This is one of those exits that I love. Let's just plonk a little... Well, you know what? Let's remove the torches. Again, and see if we can't find a different dude here. Oh, this feels very dangerous again. Why are there always creepers spawning down here, eh? Okay, I've had a heck of a time here, guys. So I forgot to press record and all sorts, but I managed to get this guy from that cave over there, where we, you saw me light it up earlier, so I went in there and made it a bit dark again. And then there was creepers, and it was horrible. But then we got this guy out, and yeah, after some ifs and buts, I managed to get him into minecart and him into minecart. And he hit him, and now I'm converting him back with the help of weakness potions and golden apples here. And yeah, just before I realized that I wasn't recording, I was telling you all about how, even though I haven't given this guy a profession yet, I can still make his trades cheaper by converting him back. You know, I'm being the nice guy here. I'm first making him into a zombie, and then I'm converting him back a couple of times. So we're basically waiting for this guy to turn back into a villager. And yeah, I'm pushing these guys around at the moment by hand, you know, taking damage like this. But we can automate this, or we can set up a rail system over in this direction later on. So this rail can go this way to a conversion station. And then we can have another rail that goes off here and straight into where we need them to go. So we're just testing this out at the moment, and then, you know, I think off camera or something like that, I will just get a bunch of them ready for trading with. I love how they shake. Here we go. Zombie Doctor. And so now if we put this in front of you, mate, what are you going to say about this now? I guess it's nighttime or something like that, so they don't want to get a profession at the moment. Or maybe the lectern needs to be this way. You know what, we can just get him in, can't we? And then we know he's in the right spot and everything. In case we don't have to convert him again. Wait a minute, what did you do now? You turned into a... What did you turn into? A fisherman? Okay. You are not a flippin' fisherman, mate. Okay, you're a librarian. Why are you suffocating? There we go. Okay. Alright, so if we put the lectern... well, first of all, you need to get further in, mate. Okay, there we go. Are you gonna accept this lectern as your implement of choice? Anyway, while we wait for him to get going, we can maybe take another minecart here. And convert this guy, and I'll show you how this goes. Now that I know how to do it. So basically, at the moment, as you can see, I'm just pushing this guy around, right? But we don't need to do that later. So this is just for testing purposes. And of course I'm pushing this guy because it's easier to push him than the zombie, right? But then when I need to separate them, I still need to take some damage at the moment. And now nothing happens, right? But if we they need some privacy, right? If I just put this up. You can hear him starting, right? He doesn't want to be seen, or actually, he doesn't want to see me. There we go. He's now a zombie villager. And now I need to get in here and separate these fellas. And of course they're having a very nice chat, so they don't want me to. But I have golden carrots. Right, and then we put him somewhere like this, and then we take our weapons, potion of weakness, and a golden apple, and then he starts shaking like that. All right, you still haven't picked this up, this trade, so I don't know about this. He really wants to be a fisherman, this guy, but he ain't gonna be one. Now he's a librarian. Okay. Yeah, they're a bit. It's probably not the best idea to have barrels here, to be honest. He has bookshelves for 3. And he buys books for... I need to convert this guy again, don't I? To get that price down even further. So let's try and do that. Okay. So he's converted back again to a zombie. But he'll remember the number of times that I've converted him. According to Sunfire. This is how it is. Alright. So we got 2 of these dudes at the moment. And this is all the golden apples and weakness potions that I brought with me. But we can easily make more, of course. But this is what we're gonna use for the testing here anyway. And I guess, really, in the interest of safety, I should put some blocks here until I have the villagers in, so they don't suffocate when I push them in. I wonder, by the way, do you know, guys, is their health reset when they're turned into zombies and then when they're turned back to villagers? I don't know. Alright, this fellow here is turned back. That is not a lectern. I'm not going to ask you to become a, I don't know, woodsman. But I'll stand him here now, because I don't want to faff around with getting them out of their cages again. I thought that was quite tricksy. And yeah, we have a nice collection here of savannah villagers and desert villagers. I think half of the breeder is in the savannah and half is in the desert or something like that. And that is why some of them turn out that way and some the other way. And I really like that. I think that is excellent. Give some more variation, you know. Oh, and our friend here has turned back as well. Let's place a lectern here. And let's push him to it. And see if they can pick them up now soon. I'm sure once we get into the swing of things here, this will be super easy to do for us, right? But since we're just basically experimenting now, still a bit of a faff, to be honest. Alright, so these two guys are standing here. We'll just wait and see if they pick up their professions. Okay, I had a sleep, and then straight after this guy picked it up. So let's see what you got, mate. Silk touch for one thingy. But I actually need a book trade first of all. Yeah? So I need to have a bookcase and book trade, right? So I can make, I can buy bookcases, destroy them, and sell books back to them. We'll see what this guy gets, I suppose. Just pick anybody up. That one, or that one, or that one. I don't care, just pick one up. You got one more. Just choose one, you lousy imbecile. Sorry, I mean, would you sign the contract, please? I'm just wondering if he, if he sees something else or something like that. Let's just box him in a bit. See if he picks it up. No, he's staring at the leaves. He wants to be a gardener. I can see it in your green eyes. They really are super slow to pick up their trade. I think that's super weird. There we go. Respiration 3. Yeah, sure. But I think I need to convert this guy again, to be honest. So we'll leave him maybe be. Wonder if something happens if we step away a bit. If it goes quicker then. I don't think that's a mechanic. Although I do know that they can lose their trades and get other ones if you haven't traded with them, if you step away. But this guy still has Respiration 3. So if this costs 1 emerald, right? We can sell back books, hopefully, to them for 1 emerald each. And that'll be a super good trade for us. Because we'll just basically make emeralds from them. So I only have 5 here at the moment. I might have some more here. Yeah, I got 30 more here. But this should basically let us be self-sufficient with emeralds just by trading with the one guy. Okay, they both turn to librarians. This guy now has the 1 book for Curse of Vanishing. That is not gonna do. And this guy has he has projectile protection 2. Not good. So we'll just chuck these down. It just seems like it takes a little time for them to pick their trades back up. So probably we should have like lots of them going at once in the end. Anyway guys, I am actually out of time for this episode. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!